It's a myth.
Can't wait to see the look on your face when we find it.
Hey YouTube, what's up and how's it going? Abraham here, and for this video we're going to be reviewing the live action adaptation of One Piece over at Netflix. And let this serve as a disclaimer before I start with my thoughts. This is going to hit differently depending on who's watching it. There's an educational term that comes to mind which is called schema. Your prior knowledge, basically that's what it means, will affect how you consume this particular content. What you know, if you've seen the source material, like the original source material, it's gonna affect how you're going to feel about this. I acknowledge that. I've experienced that with other movies and other books that I've read that became a show or whatnot. So I understand completely. But this is gonna come from someone who hasn't seen the anime, who isn't into that One Piece world yet, and I'm seeing it for the first time. So let's get started with the first thing that caught my attention, which was the visual experience, which was just impressive. Just from the first few minutes alone of the first episode, you get this very great world building. You're sucked right into the One Piece world, which is amazing. It is just so immersive. The visuals, the colors were so bright and vivid. It's just an amazing backdrop for everything that occurs in the show. When it comes to the set designs, set pieces that they made for this, it just shows this is on a different level when it comes to the production value. They put a lot of effort in making you part of the One Piece world. It does feel a bit formulaic with Netflix in terms of the build-up or creation of some of the elements, some of the characters, and I'll talk more about that later on. But that aside, it still has its very unique identity in my opinion. This was an amazing way to really bring you into the world of One Piece. Now, when it comes to the story, like I said, I had zero knowledge coming into this live action version. I didn't expect it to be a mishmash of different genres. You have tones of that circus vibes. It's a very eccentric group of people that you follow. You have this fantasy adventure, but at the heart of it is a pirate story, which was something that really allowed me to enjoy it all the more. I love Pirates of the Caribbean and other pirate films like Sinbad. Any story with pirates is actually something interesting for me, and this was really up there because it does have this ability to take its sweet time. This felt like the entire season was that exposition, just the build-up, just getting the crew together. It's not the most bingeable kind of show in my opinion, because each episode almost lasts 50 minutes to an hour. So I did need to take breaks in between, but I wanted more even though it was long. It's not an agonizing stretch of a show. The format of this show in itself was very interesting. Episodes that felt self-contained, but it's still connected to the grander scheme of things. There's some episodes that have a story arc that is contained in 2 or 3 episodes. So it's nice because you kind of get this balance and variety in terms of what you're watching. Now, at the heart of this is a very emotional story as well. There were so many moments that I was like, whoa, that was so powerful. Whoa, that was a nice scene. That was a nice way to tie things together. There's so many nice themes on friendship and dreams, and it's really refreshing to see it in this way. And like I said, the only thing that might be a difficult hurdle for some is if you've seen the anime. But from what I've seen, I've seen clips of people comparing side by side, and I've seen scenes, several scenes that they were actually able to get right on the money, right on the dot. It was almost like a play-by-play. For others, it might be annoying to see something na repetition lang nung anime version. But this one, for me, coming in with fresh eyes, was just perfect. It was a nice, easy to watch kind of show that I feel, to be honest, would be more enjoyable if you haven't seen the series first. I also love the characters. To be honest, they had such a great rapport with the audience. I loved how they were, there were standouts, but at the end of it all, they came in together, performed, and did an amazing job individually and as a crew that, to be honest, I want to see the next seasons to come. To be honest, I feel like this could be the show to take over Stranger Things once the final season comes out. To be honest, it's a nice slow build up first season, second season, sige, build up pa rin. But by the third, fourth, fifth, you would get grand moments from One Piece, and this would be a killer show for Netflix. This could be that next, like, banner kind of show for them to really zero in on, put all their cards in, not really all their cards, but put all their cards or chips in a way, and people will just eat it up. This, I think, is something that people would enjoy no matter what your preference is, because it's just a fun show from start to finish. So with that being said, I give One Piece a score of 9 out of 10. Just a couple of things that I felt like in terms of pacing and in terms of the demographic, maybe some people may not be all in for this because of their dedication probably to the original series. But I am definitely excited for more to come. But that's pretty much it for this review. What are your thoughts on the live action adaptation of One Piece? Leave me a comment down below. I'd love to know your thoughts. Don't forget to make every day into an adventure, and catch you guys on the next one.